Dear students, welcome back to discussion about operations on sets. So in the previous class, we have discussed about one of the operation, so union of sets. So now we shall discuss about remaining two operations, that is intersection of sets and difference of sets. So first one is intersection of sets. Select A and B are two sets, then intersection of A and B is denoted as A intersection B, denoted as A intersection B, and is the set of all elements which belongs to both A and B. So here the intersection of two sets is nothing but is a set A intersection B. It is denoted by A intersection B, and is the set of all elements which belongs to both A and B. So it is mathematically A intersection B is nothing but it consists in the element X such that X belongs to A and X belongs to B. Okay, so this is the intersection of two sets. Okay, so once again, if A and B are two sets, then the intersection of A and B is denoted as A. Symbol is intersection of B. So this is read as A intersection B, and is that means A intersection B is the set of all elements which belongs to both A and B. So for example, I am taking one example. So example, set A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and set B is equal to so 2, 4, 5, 6, and okay. So then A intersection B is nothing but the element which belongs to both A and B. So the element which belongs to both A and B. So A intersection B is nothing but so the element 1 which belongs to set A only, not in B. So therefore 1 not belongs to A intersection B. Okay. 2 belongs to set A and 2 belongs to set B. Okay. So 2 belongs to A and 2 belongs to B. So therefore 2 is an element of A intersection B. 3 is an element of A, not an element of B. So therefore 3 is not belongs to A intersection B. Okay. 4 is belongs to set A and 4 is also belongs to set B. So therefore 4 is an element of A intersection B. Okay. So next 5 is also element of set A and it is also element of set B. So therefore 5 is belongs to A intersection B. So this is the intersection of two sets. So Venn diagram of A intersection B. So already you know that. So Venn diagram is nothing but it is the diagrammatic representation. Already you know that the most of the relationship between the sets is denoted by means of diagram. So those diagrams are known as Venn diagram. So Venn diagram of A intersection B. So Venn diagram of A intersection B is already you know that the universal set is denoted by rectangle. The points within the rectangle. Okay, and other sets are denoted by point within the circle. So points within the circle. So this is the universal set, and this is the set A, this is set A, and this is set B. Okay, so this is unit set U and this is set A and this is set B. So which portion is taken as A intersection B? The element which belongs to, so this is the element which belongs to A only. So this portion is the element which belongs to B only. But this is the region which belongs to both A and B. So that is the shaded region. The shaded region indicate A intersection B. So the shaded region indicate A intersection B. Is it clear? So Venn diagram of this. So what about the Venn diagram of this problem? So that is, so let's consider the rectangle. Okay. So this is set A and I am taking set B. So this is set A and set B. This is the universal set. The element which belongs to both is 2, 4, 5. So therefore you write 2, 4, 5 here. So remaining elements of set A is 1 and 3. Okay. So set B, elements of set B, that is 6 only. Okay. So this region indicates the A intersection B of this problem. So this is general representation of A intersection B. Okay, write down. So next, so note here, note. So there is disjoint set. So disjoint set is the demand. Okay. If A and B are two sets such that A intersection B is equal to pi. Then A and B are called disjoint sets. So see here, disjoint set is nothing but the A intersection B, that means intersection of the two sets is become null set. So they are called disjoint set. Suppose example. A is equal to 1, 2, 3. Set A is equal to 1, 2, 3, and set B is equal to 4, 5, 6. Okay. So observe here. So A intersection B. So just a minute. So go back. So A and B are the two sets. So set A consists of the element 1, 2, 3, and set B consists of the element 4, 5, 6. Now A intersection B. So is there any elements which belong to set A and B? No. There is no common element in A and B. So therefore, this is null set. So this is a divided null set. So null set. So therefore A and B are A and B are disjoint sets. Therefore A and B are disjoint sets. So clearly once again, so disjoint set is nothing but suppose A and B are two sets, then A intersection B is equal to null set. So then those sets are disjoint set. Okay. So next, properties of properties of intersection of sets. Okay, so see here carefully. The first one is A intersection B is equal to B intersection A. So already you know that A union B is equal to B union A. Okay, that means union of two sets satisfies commutative property. Similarly, intersection of two sets satisfies commutative property. Commutative law. Okay. So next second one. A intersection of B intersection C, which is equal to A intersection of B intersection of C. So already know that. So union of sets satisfy associative property. Similarly, intersection of sets satisfy associative properties. That is associative property, associative law. Okay. So next one is third one is so A intersection with pi. A intersection with pi. Okay. So this is nothing but A intersection with pi is nothing but pi. Okay. So this is law of identity. Law of identity. So just wait. Okay. So law of identity law. So next to so fourth one is A intersection A is equal to A itself. Okay, A intersection of A is nothing but A itself. So that is idempotent law. Okay, so next one is fifth one. So A intersection U. So see here, U is the word universal set. Intersection with A. So is the word what? A. Since A is a subset of universal set. Okay. So next sixth one important. So A intersection of B union C. So distributive properties and A union of B intersection C. Very important. So this is nothing but A intersection B. Okay. So union of A intersection C. Okay. Next one is A union B intersection of A union C. So distributive property. Okay. So see here once again. So this is commutative property. That means A intersection B is equal to B intersection A. So this is associative property. So A intersection of B intersection C, which is same as A intersection B of intersection C. And next one is A intersection pi is equal to pi. So identity law or law of identity. So A intersection A is equal to A. So this is idempotent law. And A intersection U is equal to A. So this is distributive property. Okay. So A intersection of B union C is nothing but. So take A intersection inside. So A intersection B of union of. So A intersection C. Okay. So similarly, so A union of B intersection C is nothing but. So take A union B inside. So A union B of intersection of take A union C. Okay, write down. Okay, is it clear? So disjoint it. So if A and B are two sets such that A intersection B is pi, so then A and B are disjoint. Okay, so these are the properties which satisfied by intersection of two sets. Okay, so this is also called law of universality. Law of universality, and this is also called law of pi. Law of pi. Law of pi is law of null set. Law of null set. So next we shall discuss some problems which are related to the concepts, same concepts. So first one is find the intersection of each of the pair of sets. The first one is x consists of element 1, 3, 5 and y consists of element 1, 2, 3. So then find x intersection y. X intersection y. X intersection y is nothing but the element which belongs to both x and y. Belongs to both x and y. So one which belongs to both x and y. So therefore one belongs to x intersection y. And 3 is also element of both x and y. So therefore this is belongs to A intersection y. Okay. So next solution. A is 1, 2, 3 and B is null set. So therefore A intersection 5. A intersection 5. Okay. So is that what? There is no common element. So there is no common element that is 5 null set. Okay. So next third one is solution. A consists of element x, that x is a natural number. X is a natural number and 1 is less than equal to 6. That means the natural numbers lies between 1 and 6. This means excluding 1, including 6. Okay, so already know that in the interval. So similarly, set B is equal to consists of element x. So x is a natural number and x lies between 6 and 10. That means excluding 6 and excluding 10. Okay, so therefore set A is nothing but natural number 1 less than x less than or equal to 6 is nothing but so 2, 3, 4, 5 including 6 less than or equal to 6 but excluding 1. So therefore excluding 1. Okay, so set B is equal to set B the natural number in between 6 and 10 excluding 6 and excluding 10. So is nothing but so 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. So therefore, so A intersection B is equal to A intersection B. So is there any common element in the set? No. So therefore, this is null set. So which type of sets? A and B are? So therefore, they are disjoint sets. Okay. So write down. So next problem, if A is equal to 3, 5, 7, 11, 9 and B is considering 9, 7, 11, 13 and C is 11, 13, 15 and D is 15, 17. Find the following. Okay, the first one is solution. Okay, so A union B, that means union of two sets. So union of A and B is the set consisting of the element which belongs to A or B or both. Okay, so that is A and B. A is here and B is there. So A union B, that is 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 and 13. Okay, so 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 here and 7, 9, 11, 13 is there. So therefore this is A union B. First one is over and second one is A intersection B. second one is A intersection A intersection B. That means the element which belongs to both A and B. Element which belongs to A and B is, so 7 belongs to both A and B, 9 belongs to both A and B, and 11 belongs to both A and B. So therefore A intersection B is, so 7, 9, 11. Okay, so next one is, so third one. B intersection C. So B intersection C. That means element which belongs to both B and C. Both B and C. So B is here and C is there. So 11 belongs to both B and C, and 13 belongs to both B and C. So therefore, so B intersection C is nothing but 11 and 11, 13. Okay. So next fourth one. So B intersection D. B intersection D. Okay. So B is here, D is there. So is there any common element between B and D? So B is 7, 9, 11, 13, 15 and 17. So there is no common element. So therefore, so A, B intersection D is nothing but null set. So fifth one is A intersection D. So A intersection D. So A is here and D is 17, 15. Is there any common element? So no, there is no common element. So therefore, this is also null set. And sixth one. So A intersection of B union D. Okay, so first we have to find out B union D and then intersection with A. So that is B union D. So B union D is nothing but, so B union D is nothing but, so B is 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17. So this is B union D. So then, so A intersection of B union D is nothing but, so set A is nothing but, set A is 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Okay, and intersection with this set. So that is 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17. Okay, so what are the common elements belongs to both this set? That is, so 7 which belongs to both, and 9 which belongs to both, 11, yes, and 13. So this is the A intersection of B union D. So to find this one, so first we have to find B union D. So then we find the intersection of B union D. Okay. So next one. So sixth one is over. Next seventh one. Okay. So A intersection of C intersection D. Okay. So to find this one, so whether we find A intersection C or C intersection D, so then we intersect with set D. Okay. So C intersection D is there. C intersection D no. Okay. So first we have to find. Already know that intersection of two sets satisfy associative property. So therefore we may take this as A intersection C intersection of D. Okay. So therefore to find this one, so we need to find A intersection C. So A intersection C is equal to what? A intersection C is equal to what are the common elements in A and C? So that is 11. Only the 11. So the 11 is the A intersection C. And intersection with D, the set D is equal to what? Set D is equal to 15 and 17. Okay, so therefore, so A intersection C intersection D is equal to null set. That is A intersection C intersection D is equal to null set. Okay, so next eighth one. So A union B union C and intersect both. Okay, so B union C is there. Is there B union C? No. So we need to find B union C. To find this one, first we need to find A union B. So A union B is already here. Okay. So and next we find B union C. So but here there is no B union C. So that's why we are going to find B union C. Okay. So B union C is equal to B union C is nothing but. So this is the set B and this is the set C. So union of B union C. So that is 7, 9, so 11, 13 and 15. So this is B union C. So next, so that is A union of B, A union of B intersection of B union C is nothing but A union B is equal to what? So this is A union B, that is 3, 5, 7, 9, so 11 and 13. Okay, and intersection with B union C, that is 5, 9, 11, so 13, 15. Okay, so what are the common elements which belongs to both? So 3 no, 5 there is no 5, 7 yes, 7 is there, 7. Okay, so 9 is there. Okay, 11 is there, and 13 is there. So this is the A union B of intersection of B union C. Okay, so write down this. So 8 problem is over. So remaining 9, 10, 11 problem you should solve at your home. Okay, so they are taken as homework. So next we will discuss one more problem. So next problem is if A is equal to 0, 1, minus 1 and B is 0, 1, 2 and C is 1, 2, 3. So verify that. So A intersection B union C is nothing but A intersection B union of A intersection C. So already this is property is known as so distributive property. Okay, so solution. So first we have to find that A intersection of B union C. So for that, so we need to find so B union C. So B union C. Okay. So B union C is equal to, so B is 0, 1, 2. Okay. And union with C is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So union of these two sets is equal to, so 0, 1, 2, 3. This is the A union B. So next one is, so A intersection of B union C. A intersection of B union C. So say A is equal to, so 0, 1, minus 1. And intersection with B union C, that is so 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. So this is the one. So what are the common elements which belongs to these two sets? So that is 0, so 0 and 1, 0 and 1. So this is so A intersection of B union C. Okay. So it is taken as equation number 1. So next is the LHS. Okay. So next one is RHS. So RHS. So to find RHS, so first we need to find A intersection B and A intersection B, and then we are going to union those two sets. So first one is, so A intersection B. A intersection B is nothing but, so 0, 1, minus 1, minus 1. So intersection B, say B is equal to, so 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. So intersection of these two sets. So common elements which belongs to both A and B is, so 0 and 1. So 0 and 1. Okay, so this is A intersection B. So next one is A intersection C. So A intersection C is nothing but A is 0, 1, minus 1, and intersection with C. C is what? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what are the common elements which belongs to A and C? So that is 1 is the common element. There is no other elements. Okay, so now then we find A intersection B union of A intersection C. Okay, so A intersection B is equal to what? That is 0, 1, 0, 1. So union of so A intersection C. A intersection C is equal to what? So this is 1. So union of these two sets is equal to what? 0 and 1. So this is A union B union of A intersection C. Okay, so this is equation number 2. Observe from 1 and 2. So from 1, A intersection B union C is equal to, it consists in element 0 and 1. And from equation 2, we come to the conclusion that A union B union of, so A intersection B union of A intersection C consists the element 0 and 1. So therefore from 1 and 2, from 1 and 2, so A union B, so A intersection of B union C, which is equal to A intersection of B union of A intersection of C. Okay, so this is the conclusion. We come to the conclusion. Okay, right now in the next sessions we are going to discuss difference of two sets.